I was torn between two amazing quarterbacks. The GOAT quarterback, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., the future GOAT quarterback, Patrick Mahomeboy Mahomes. Both incredible careers, both amazingly talented, both great. But I was torn. Predicted to be one of the greatest Super Bowls possibly ever, only one of these GOAT QBs would come out on top. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Michael here. So you read the title, and after doing all of my personal research, I've come to the conclusion that Tom Brady is going to win this year's Super Bowl 55. And here's the main reason why. But before I introduce to you guys the number one reason, let me give you a couple of reasons as to why I think Mr. Brady will be able to get the W over Mahomeboy. So the Tampa Bay offense has been on an absolute tear this entire playoffs. So they've scored 31 points, 30 and 31 respectively, most recently against the Green Bay Packers. Mr. Brady, Mr. GOAT, has averaged 286 yards a game thrown, 7 TDs, 3 picks. You know, one of those picks was, Mike Evans' fault, but who's keeping count, right? But he's also had an average of a 90.3 QBR rating. But don't let those QB numbers fool you, because they've been very balanced on offense, running the ball extremely well. They've been averaging 115 yards a game throughout the playoffs, on the ground, scoring 3 TDs in the process. Leonard Fournette getting a majority of those carries. They ranked 3rd in the NFL in scoring throughout the playoffs. The number 2 reason is experience. I mean, come on, guys. We don't have to make this video any longer. This is Brady's 10th Super Bowl. He's seen it all. He's seen every type of defense. He's seen the New York Giants defense that he lost to. Don't remind me. He's played, again, the New York Giants defense. He played the Legion of Boom defense. He played against the Los Angeles Rams defense with Aaron Donald. But when it goes to the other side of the coin, Mahomeboy was playing against the 49ers, whose defense was historically great. But I just feel like he didn't really play up to par to what he normally plays in that last Super Bowl. So, Mr. Brady, Mr. Experience, Tom Terrific, 6 Super Bowl wins with 6 game-winning Super Bowl drives. And now, the number one reason as to why Tom Brady is going to win Super Bowl 55. So this number one reason has nothing to do with TB12, but it has everything to do with the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line. So the Chiefs starting left tackle Eric Fisher went down in the AFC Championship game with a ruptured Achilles. And you also had starting right tackle Mitchell Schwartz, who has already been on the injured reserve for the majority of the season. So losing those 2 huge starting positions is really going to hurt the Kansas City offense, in my opinion. I think that Mahomes, though he's really good against the blitz, he's probably even better against pressure. Losing your left tackle is huge. For those who don't know who a left tackle is, I'm going to throw up a diagram right here. The left tackle is basically the one who's going to cover your blind side. No, not the Sandra Bullock movie. Yeah, those guys. They prove time and time again that they're very essential in allowing the quarterback to let go of a pass. Let's get into this a little bit. So, according to my research here, you have Andrew Wiley, an undrafted free agent in 2017, covering for the right tackle spot for Schwartz. And then you also have Mike Remmers. One who covered the right tackle spot for Schwartz originally is going to be moved to the left tackle spot. So this is what's going to happen, a little switcheroo here for the Super Bowl this coming Sunday. According to numerous reports, Chiefs offensive line coach Andy Heck did mention that they're going to be shuffling the lineup on the offensive line, and he said that they weren't worried, yada, yada, yada. I mean, come on. Do you really expect them to say that they're worried leading up to the Super Bowl? I actually expect, honestly, for Brady to struggle against the Kansas City defense, because they're playing a 4-1-6 right now. So that's, that really confused Allen as well as Mayfield in those first 2 rounds. Obviously, they're not on the same stratosphere as Tom Brady. And the reason why I say that is because the Kansas City's defensive coordinator is Steve Spagnuolo of New York Giants fame. Yeah, don't remind me again. If you look at history, Tom Brady has struggled time and time again against his defenses. So I'm really expecting a really grind out battle. Tampa Bay is really going to have to establish the run early, which is what I'm going to expect. They're going to be balanced as always, and Brady's really going to have to pick his spots to be able to pick apart this defense. At the end of the day, Steve Spagnuolo knows Tom Brady extremely well. Tom Brady knows Steve Spagnuolo's defenses very well, but Brady has yet to prove that he can beat these defenses when it counts most. And trust me, as a huge Tom Brady fan, that's very hard for me to say, but on this channel, I really strive to be as objective as possible to really give you guys a good perspective on both sides of the coin. So to my original argument, the Tampa Bucks defense is going to be extremely key. They sacked Aaron Rodgers for a total of 6 times, 4 harkening back to the November's meeting and 2 in the NFC Championship game. And that's huge because I feel that Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes, they have very similar movements in the pocket. Obviously, Mahomes is a lot more athletic than Aaron Rodgers, but as far as their pocket presence, I feel that they're very similar. So when it comes to Kansas City's offense, they're going to rely heavily on the passing game. So according to my stats here, they scored 40 of their 53 touchdowns this year through the air, which is incredible. So it's going to be really imperative for the Tampa Bay defense to stop the Kansas City run offense early in the game. And the reason why I say that is because according to here, 22% of Mahomes' throws come off a play action, meaning they do like a fake run or a fake handoff and he goes out and rolls out the pass. So if the Bucks can limit that run, if they can stop it early, the play action will not be a threat at all. The last time the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Bucks met, Kansas City won by 3 points. But the Bucks only blitzed 17% of the time. And the main reason for that is that when Mahomes feels pressure, he's at his best. His QBR is like in the 80s, which is incredible. Usually it's gonna be the opposite of that because he's so good at just moving in the pocket and just being able to extend plays and find somebody that's open, whether it be Tyreek Hill, who destroyed the Tampa Bay secondary in the last meeting, and Travis Kelce, who's one of the GOAT tight ends ever. I think it's important that Tampa Bay is gonna have to play honest and try to get some sacks with just the 4 guys up front. So the 2 key outside guys for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is going to be Shaq Barrett and also Jason Pierre-Paul. You know, my final thoughts on this matchup is I really think that it's very similar to when Tom Brady and the Patriots, you know, that all-time best team in 2007 that was almost undefeated faced the New York Giants. You had the New York Giants who were just extreme underdogs. They had no chance because they got blown out the first time they met, and then the defense just stepped up the pressure against Brady, and that was one of the sole reasons why they won. Again, Steve Spagano's leading the defense. He knows Brady's tendencies. He's really going to take away the big plays for Brady, so Brady's going to have to really deliver on the short, quick passes. So I think it's really going to be key that Tampa Bay's defense is going to have to step up. They're going to have to get pressure on Mahomes without blitzing the house, because if they blitz the house, Mahomes is going to be Mahomes, baby. So with my final prediction, obviously I have the Tampa Bay Bucks getting Tom Brady his 7th ring. I really feel that the Tampa Bay defense is going to step up. They have a huge experience with Jason Pierre-Paul. Devin White's been playing out of his mind, and I really feel that they're going to take advantage of those 2 missing offensive tackles. Is it going to be a close game? Absolutely. I think this is going to be one for the ages, but I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31, Kansas City Chiefs 27. Let's go. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button and subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be aware of all the new content that is uploaded on this channel. I was kind of doing a switch of pace today with this video. I love football and the Super Bowl, so I just thought I'd do a review for you guys. Comment down below. Let me know your predictions for the victory. Are you Team Mahomes or are you Team Brady? Also, give me your score predictions down below as well. Also, hit me up on Instagram. I post on there almost every single day. All right, you guys, take care. We'll see you in the next video. And keep crushing it, my friends.